Memoir. This audiobook will not only take you through the depths in order to understand just how deep grief can go, it will also take you to the highest pinnacle as you journey with Abby into her present day, where she inspires others and continues to stand strong in her faith. As a professional social worker, I work with many clients who are in the midst of grief. From my personal experience, I recognize that it is difficult to see the other side when you're in the thick of things. Abby Rike knows firsthand how lonely grief and loss can be, and how devastating it is to our fragile hearts. Her story beautifully illustrates the amazing truth that no matter what life throws your way, no matter how painful or overwhelming, no matter how long you've been buried under the circumstances of your life, you can one day be much better than fine. Abby's story confirms for us that there is always hope. Shay Sorrell's MSW, The Biggest Loser, Season 8. Working It Out. Chapter 1. Into the Depths. He who learns must suffer, and even in our sleep, pain that cannot forget falls drop by drop upon the heart. And in our despair, against our own will, comes wisdom to us by the awful grace of God. Aeschylus. I'm standing on the side of the road. It's as though my feet are planted in the ground, planted in cement, and I'm just waiting. No one will tell me anything. The dreadful scene that lies around the curve ahead remains a mystery for now as I'm frozen in place, standing like a statue at the defining moment of my life, eerily controlled while the life and love I'd cherish slips from my grasp. The intense combination of the red, white, and blue lights from the multitude of emergency vehicles penetrates my vision so severely I'm overwhelmed by the visual assault. These are the lights that embody emergency rescue and often tragedy. Only this tragedy, my tragedy, has left us with no one to rescue. My heart beats as if it wants out of my body, as if my heart knows it belongs in the van with the three people who filled it with the joy of a truly perfect love. I ask the unavoidable question piercing my soul. Is there a white van in the wreck? Possible family member, is the emergency responder's reply to his radio. I need to know if there's a white van. And then simply, yes. Friday, October 13th, 2006 began as a calm and quiet day of precious hours shared between a mother and her brand new beautiful baby. And I knew beauty. I had watched it grow and radiate from every part of my daughter Macy for almost 6 years. I had witnessed the beauty of her innocence and the gift of her vivacious spirit. And now we'd been blessed once again with our blonde-haired, blue-eyed, 9.5-pound perfect baby boy. The past 18 days spent with Caleb had been absolute bliss. Caleb represented our hope for the future, and Rick and I savored the joy he added to our lives. He was the only boy, Mama's handsome little feller, as I so lovingly called him, Papa's fishing buddy, Daddy's little longhorn, and the most wonderful completion of our family. In those moments with my new family of 4, I was acutely aware of the blessings that had been showered upon me. Not once did I take what I had been given for granted. They were my purpose, my joy, my truth, and my everything. My roles as wife and mother were everything I'd ever wanted, and I would not have traded lives with another human on the planet. That particular Friday, I wasn't feeling well. Aside from the normal fatigue every new mother faces, my chest felt unusually tight, and I was running a low-grade fever. Nevertheless, I wasn't too ill to miss time with my delightful son. With my husband Rick, a teacher, and Macy at school for the day, I had time alone with Caleb to play and treasure those fleeting moments of a child's infancy. Sitting on my bed with him on my lap, his head at my feet, I talked to him and cuddled him as we studied each other to our heart's content. When Macy and Rick eventually came in from school, I was immediately captured by Macy's excitement over what she described as the best day of her life. As part of Fire Safety Week at school, she had climbed onto a fire truck and embraced that occasion with the unbridled zest for life that she brought to every experience.